What can be learned from the police videos in the David Ware case? That's a question with several answers, especially within the law enforcement community. NewsChannel's Burt Mummolo reports tonight on examining the aftermath. Burt.
Mark, on a small scale, the actions will be broken down second by second. On a large scale, it raises the question, why even do the job?
Step out of the car.
I'm not stepping out of the car.
Step out of the car.
I am not.
Knowing how the video ends makes it incredibly difficult to watch. Seeing how quickly the shootings unfolded makes it frightening.
It doesn't take long for anything to happen.
Ouch!
Even with the clarity of the body cam footage, as the police point out in the video, the gun is only seen for a fraction of a second before the shootings.
Training-wise, I think, officers need to see things like this.
Retired TPD officer Craig Murray spent over 35 years on the force.
What could be just a minor tag infraction can turn into a shooting or to a homicide. And so it's from that standpoint, it can be a good training situation for officers or law enforcement people.
It is also a video which highlights how much tightrope walking is involved with the job of, on the one hand, trying to respectfully, calmly effect an arrest,
Refusing to follow a lawful order.
while at the same time protecting oneself as the situation escalates.
It's the damned if you do, damned if you don't scenario that gets put in these officers' laps every day.
Sheriff Scott Walton weighing in on the question, why would anyone want to be a cop right now?
Man, Burt, we've had this conversation a lot, in our, inside the agency. I had that conversation right now, even with young police officers. And I mean, I'd have to question that. My son was a police officer for 3 years. As bad as it is, I mean, as proud as I was of him for doing that, I'm so thankful that he's out of this occupation as exists right now.
Sheriff Walton says in today's climate, some officers are more worried about being sued or prosecuted than being physically hurt. Reporting live, Burt Mummolo, News Channel 8.